Oh, well, I did when I went upstairs to pee. Then I took them out. I didn't. Sorry.
Have you been in this washroom?
No. All right, the audio is on now. My mom comes in to make her coffee. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Scusa mia, por favor. I think that's right. Scusi. Scusi, per favore. Excuse me. Danke. That sounds like Shrek. That was supposed to be German. It's not fucking animation I want. Oh, you I keep on just not seeing the, um, like, just blanking on seeing the stuff around the game, even though I can see myself right there, and then Jack and Chrissy's child, not their child together. They're siblings, and that's when you do that, you make a Toby. Not that there's anything wrong with Toby. He's a little dopey, but apparently it's normal. Well, remember it was either Sam or Brianna, neither of which I talk to anymore, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, with Sam. She doesn't talk to me. She doesn't message me. So I don't think Brianna even knows I have cancer. We had a falling out because I would send her sexual messages, and even though she always said she had no problem at all with them, and she fucking sent me a photo of her tits suddenly, I was sexually harassing her. She didn't fully, like, actually express that she was angry with me. She just got mad at me and then would accuse me of bullying her. Fucking victim mentality. I hate that B is not backspace on this game. Apologize. So, like, yeah, that's gross. Oh, yeah, and I'm gonna do the thing. This is the Canada level. Stories that me and my fictional character friends, not my imaginary friends, in my stories, like, so this is 6. Mm, or is it it's the between the world multiverse, between the worlds multiverse. Although there's already a game called that, so I'm gonna look that up right now. I might have to change the name of my franchise. Between the Worlds podcast. Okay, what's a podcast? Video game? Between the Worlds PC game. So point and click. Hidden object game. Okay, I don't think I should have too much problems. Link between worlds, but that's not a link between worlds, but that's not anything. Um, fuck. Between the worlds, no? Between the worlds. Oh shit. Murder between the worlds. 1914, the human world and the world of fairy were merged into one reality in a mysterious event called Sundering. There's a book series called Between the Worlds. A Between the Worlds novel. Between the Worlds. Lost in Mist and Shadow, a Between the Worlds novel. Into the Twilight, Between the Worlds novel. Into Heart of Thorns, a Between the Yeah, so I gotta change it. I can't call it Between the Worlds. Okay, Among the Worlds, whatever. Morgan Dime there beat me to it. It's like Irish myth stuff, but I can't I can't do it. I missed out on that opportunity. Um, Anyways, they're Canadian, and I'm doing the thing, which apparently it was started by Australians or Americans, and people don't say that much, and no one says a boat. Hold on a second. I'm creating the adventure. It hasn't started yet. I know I don't speak Spanish. Like I said, um, learning it. I couldn't have a conversation. I'm learning it very slowly. I mean, I started Duolingo like year or two ago, and started learning French, Spanish, German, and Italian all at the same time. And then recently, I'm on this other one that's kind of a lot better. Definitely a lot better. It's called where is it? Fuck, Busu. And like Duolingo, you can go back and forth between languages. But there's also this other one that's a game. Like it's called Lingo Legend, and so there's like um more recently they released Farmstead, which is like a farming game, and you learn whatever language. But then there's also Adventure, which is like a card battle game, but you can't go back and forth between languages. If you choose a new language, it restarts you. I think it seemed to restart me, so I'm stuck on Italian there. So that's fine. But I'm going back and forth trying to like complete a a lesson or a unit per language on Duolingo. So I'm on section 2 on all of them, all 4 of them, and then unit 3 for Spanish and all the other 3. No, I'm on unit 4 for German, French. Just starting unit 3 on Italian. It's got Norwegian, Portuguese, Japanese, Latin, Dutch, Gaelic, Irish, Greek, Ukrainian, Hindi, Chinese, and Klingon. That last one, I don't know when I'm gonna need to do that. Intermediate English? I don't need to learn any English. Oh, there's also High Valerian, so you can learn Klingon. You can just learn High Valerian just in case you want to talk to some frickin' nerds. In case some super nerds kidnap you. I started Portuguese when I was in the hospital the second time. Um, it was out of kind of curiosity because there was an old man in the room with me. He was Portuguese. He had had a stroke, Fuck's sakes. And like, poor man, up like he would get out of bed, and it's not his fault, but it drove me mad because, well, I was constipated like the entire fucking time. Not only did my spine leak and my heart rate go up during, well, my heart rate went up during or my blood pressure, something went up. Something spiked or something went wrong during the surgery, so I was in the intensive care unit. And then the second day, my spine started leaking, so they put me on a frickin' lumbo drain, lumbar support, lumbar drain. So there was a fucking thing in my back almost the entire time. And I had constipation from all the hydromorphone they pumped me with. My stomach was hurting, and I had a headache. They could just give me Tylenol and fucking Tums for fuck's sakes. So I basically got really constipated because of all the drugs they were giving me, and my stomach was killing me until I finally pooped and it kind of started easing down. Then my spine was leaking again, so there was an extra day that was added to it, and I couldn't sleep, partially because of my pain, partially because I was bored out of my mind. I couldn't get up, I couldn't walk around, so not being able to get out of bed, being bedridden, is also why I was constipated for so long. And I had a hard time pooping in the bed in the frickin' poop thing that the thing they put under you. I peed a lot, but I had a frickin' catheter in me. Oh my god, I'm glad that I wasn't awake to fucking feel that thing going in. It didn't hurt coming out. It was just kind of weird and sore a little bit afterwards, but I held the nurse's hand as the other nurse pulled it out. Yeah, but mostly this man that he got out of bed a lot, and then the nurses would have to come in and out. They wouldn't turn off the damn lights. And some of my nurses were just not, they were just annoying, waking me up constantly. I had to freaking watch shows just to freaking get me through the night. And like my parents came in every day, but they were just kind of sitting around. The first time was great. I was really upset when I found out that I would have to be there for a few days, and I was like crying because I'd have to stay there and be unable to sleep. I mean, I was able to walk that time. So that's what I did the second night. The first night, they wouldn't let me out of bed, and it was just this first night right after surgery. But I was like in recovery for like 4 hours because there was all kinds of bullshit going on. That there was someone that needed a room, so they had to put me being moved was postponed, and then they they were just not cleaning the room for me, and they further like they just did a bad job. The nurse that was taking care of me in recovery was fucking pissed because I was waiting to see my parents, and I was waiting there awake, just waiting to be able to see my folks, and my parents couldn't come into the recovery unit because of COVID shit. Which there was no one else. There was someone across the way from me. They could have come and see me. And like this nurse was like livid talking to the nurses on that floor, like he can go in the fucking hall. Like he wants to see his parents. But I so the first night, I just couldn't sleep, but I got to sleep eventually. And the second night I was after being very upset during the day, like I just basically went for walks. I would just wander the hall, like go one way and then come back to the room, sit down, go another way, while I was mostly listening to the shows that I downloaded and was downloading. Fringe, watching Fringe again, and then Legends of Tomorrow season 7 or whatever. I stopped watching that show. I never finished it just because they were like there's a lot of communists sympathizing and like other shit. I don't know. The characters were just mouthpieces for politics and religion stuff, so it became just too much to bear with. Then that was when I was home that I stopped watching it. But then the second morning, my parents were getting ready to come to the hospital. My brother and my sister-in-law were going to come. We were going to go to this floor with this big like sitting area. And I texted my parents saying they said I can go home today. And my mom was like, "Oh well, fuck. Okay then, so we're picking you up." And it didn't take that long for me to be able to go home. It took a long time the day that I went home the second hospital visit. I was like, come on. Like, it took fucking all day. Ugh. Not only was I constipated, and I also had another day that I had to stay there because my spine leaked again. And then, at least I finally got to sit up. And then I finally got to get out of bed, and they finally took the thing out of my spine. And when they took it out, I had like a fucking sting in my leg. It was like it hit some nerve and it went right to my knee. It was fucking weird. It hurt like a son of a bitch. But yeah, I started learning Portuguese because the family next to me were Portuguese, so I wanted to. That sounds kind of weird now. I wanted to just understand what they were saying, and then more recently, I added in the those other Norwegian and uh Dutch, Gaelic, Irish, just for some European stuff. Well, Portuguese is European, but like Scandinavian stuff, like Norway or the Netherlands. Wait, no, that would be Dutch. No, I don't know. Gaelic and Irish, it was Scotland, Ireland, Greek. That was not recently. Ukrainian, when the Ukraine shit started happening. Hindi and Chinese, out of the belief that I don't know, there's a lot of fucking Indians around where I live. I'm like a minority in my own fucking neighborhood in Barrie, Ontario, and not the apparently polite and kind Indians that fluffy fucking Gabriel Iglesias has encountered. They're not. They're not. They're selfish and they're everywhere and they smell. I mean, not all of them, obviously, but riding a bike, riding a bus, having to stand up, fucking squished together and having to smell some of them. Some of them. Obviously, there's probably lots of Indians that actually fucking wear deodorant and wash themselves with soap, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who are from like, what was that, West Asia, Southwest Asia is India, and then the Middle East that just don't wash themselves the way other people do. But there's also a lot of them because they come together into one house and they pay off a mortgage and they buy another house and they buy fast food restaurants and the fucking there's a plaza across from my house that has slowly there's like most of the stores there are related to Indian food and stuff. Like there's a well they hang out at the bar. The convenience store is run by Indians. The There's an Asian grocery store, and there's a bunch of like other stores. There was a fish and chip shop. There was a two Chinese places, I think. One shut down. There was a movie store that turned into an ice cream store, I think. And then now it's a, wait, no. Then it was bong shop and also bikes. And I don't know what replaced it, but there's a weed store there. So, and there's a pizza store run by Indians, which has changed so many times. And at some point, it was really good pizza, and then at some another point, it was terrible pizza. And there's one time where we had pizza from there, and there was like no sauce, and it was just the most the, the most terrible pizza I've ever had in my entire life. Like it was like nothing. There was no sauce. It was just garbage. And the next time, it was delicious. So I don't know. It was not a bad pie. I think it also drastically changed. I'm trying not to be gross here. Oh, hour into the video, and now I'm going to introduce it. I put the intro in the beginning, but obviously I had my mic off because Mom was still out, not on her break, or it was on her break, and then she wasn't going to make coffee because her stomach was hurting. Now she's in there, so I can talk. Hello, everybody. Anti-HyperLink here. Not a great chewer. Never been a great chewer.
Necesitas pan y leche. Ana es muy inteligente. Muy. Un abrigo rojo. Rojo. Un reloj. Un reloj. Reloj. Un cinturón caro. Un cinturón caro.
Oh, fuck.
Yo necesito un cinturón. Yo necesito un cinturón. Cinturón. ¿Necesitas agua? Reloj. ¿Estudias en la universidad? Ese abrigo. Ese abrigo. Un cinturón caro. No necesito un cinturón.
Fucking ads. What's up? Gabriel, no, no. Get down, please. Chrissy, no. It's not yours. Okay. The mouse stopped making sound. I don't know what happened to it. Stop squeaking. Now it's just you squeaking, Chrissy. That loves that fucking little mouse. Oh, oh, I got to drink a lot of water. I had chemo yesterday, so I don't want to talk about that. I don't know what the plot of this is going to be. It's just my multiverse stuff. It's clearly not Earth 2. Um, maybe it's like they have to hide, even though they're in basically their own world. They're not really in their own world. Not in the world they were born in, but they're in the world they grew up in for the most part. Or I really to sort out when they reckon crossed over, when their parents had to cross over due to war. Jack, Jack, hey, buddy, hold up. I need to drink a lot of water just because it's hot out, and also I need to flush the chemo out of my system, especially if I'm gonna have a coffee. I need to drink a lot of water. I drink 2 liters per cup of coffee. So hello everybody, Anti-HyperLinkLive here. Welcome back to Let's Play Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Obviously done with that story. Probably not gonna do classic mode. Maybe I'll go back to that, but wait, was I doing it in the last episode? I was gonna go through it. Oh, and I'll go back and forth. Creative mode stuff. Obviously I've made a character. I have the spray paint. I'm not making a trick. It's just there's no good. I just I don't care enough. Maybe it could be for some reason. I'd rather just do this. I mean, a long time ago, I made a map based off my hometown of Georgetown, Halton Hills, Ontario, but it wasn't really like what the town was. It was kind of some houses, some roads, some tall houses, which was some represent where my grandmother lived, which wasn't the same place where wasn't the same side of town that I lived on, which is kind of a map. Or just it was just level. And then I put a bunch of people that I went to school with giving me things to do, and then we went on a journey, went on a field trip like this, or a road trip. Yeah. Also, my other cat is up. Both cats are awake. Jack's awake. Just it was Chrissy that I brought to the microphone. I was actually in tears last night because I have to keep my cats out of the bathroom when I go. And I mean, sometimes I kick them out anyways because I just want to fucking sit on the toilet by myself or piss either on the toilet or in front of the toilet by myself without cats there. But I have to keep them out because if they, this is the chemo stuff with my bodily fluids. I don't want them to get sick or worse. And I was crying because it's like chemo or the cats. And also, if they keep shitting on the floor, they're gone. Do Spanish people just like really love cheese sandwiches or something? Because both Duolingo and Busu have have cheese sandwiches be a part of the whatever you're doing. Wait, that's the corrective. That said, it gave me the point, but it gave me the correct. I was correct, but it corrected you were to you are. You're. You are. They're the same thing. Good morning. Nice to meet you. Buenos dias. Mucho gusto. It's the afternoon though, so. Parlimetio. I don't know that. That one really fucks me up. Or that's Italian, isn't it? No, that's Italian. Paramaggio or something. Mi esposo, my husband, at the airport. En el aeropuerto. I have a hard time distinguishing Spanish and Italian accents. When try to speak Spanish, it sounds, or have try to voice a character that's speaking English but is Spanish, sounds like an Italian. And I don't know if that's just, I feel like I'm gonna piss off the Italians and the Spanish. Fucking hell. I don't know how long I'm gonna go with this because it was kind of an awkward start to it. I had this dream. It was partly me watching it and partly me controlling it. And it was like sometimes I was Spider-Man and then other times I was Super Mario. It was like a video game, but also something else. And like I remember there being a mall and one entrance was like blocked by Bowser and then it's other time, but I was Spider-Man. I was swinging around the city. I think that might have been the same night I had this dream where it was like supposed to be Harry Potter 6, but it was a recreation of it, like different, and it was me controlling it. And like I was at this pub and I met Hermione and kissed her, and I don't even know. It was just weird. I did Harry Potter, but he's with Hermione. I remember before I went to see Harry Potter 6, I had a dream about it, and it was totally different than what the actual movie and book are. But that's it. I don't remember much. I hadn't read the book yet, so hate this. I hate this so much. My dexterity is fucked, so that's why that's probably why the reason why I'm really slow at this. Ah, Chrissy, which one of you is crying? No one chatting at all? No one watching as usual? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, and I didn't finish what I was saying about Duolingo. I put Chinese on there because, well, China's constantly threatening the whole world, threatening Thailand. They're fucking over Hong Kong. They're buddies with Russia and North Korea. I have to fucking speak Chinese one day, Mandarin or Cantonese. Either more. Those are the correct ones. Also, India didn't sign that thing that was like to make a plan about Ukraine and Russia. No, it was Israel and Pal- Palestine, I think. Oh shit! But the reason that they didn't sign it was because of the other one. Oh, now I don't even remember what I was reading.
Quiere té. La señorita no está ocupada. Hola, José, ¿cómo estás? Hola, José, ¿cómo estás? Duolingo. Reach your language goals fast with premium features that optimize your learning. With
Okay,
mistakes you can make. 2 times more likely to finish their goals. Upgrade your learning with Super Duolingo.
This drawing history person came in, said, "Hello, do you speak Spanish?" I said, "Not very well." They said, "Oh." And then I said, "My mother's making coffee," so I turned down my mic. And then he said, "Come on, bro, your adventure has started. What the fuck are you talking about, for one thing?" And then he's gone. And that was, well, I don't know, like an hour ago. I was at, it's before 2 and it's almost 3. It pisses me off that people come and say stuff and then they just leave. They just fuck off. They're no, I gotta go, nothing. Watch me. Apparently watch me. What is wrong with this shit? This used to be fucking easy. Whatever. It'll work anyways. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I think I'm just gonna quit and fucking go to classic mode. I'm only playing this because fucking RNG shit. I didn't land much. And creating a park is not for me. I don't think. Like, I don't know what to do. No, I'm not saving anything. No. Kind of an episode, you know. Can I just go to whatever now? Oh shit. that because I unlocked all the levels with a cheat? Oh, this shit. I want to play Super Mario or Mario Luigi Superstar Saga or Sega. Obviously, I already did that. Maybe I should just free skate for a little bit. As the fat man. The fat boy. Okay, don't fucking do anything right. Don't care if you say anything about me using cheats. I need it. Where the fuck would the metal be on this fat ass? Okay, well, I did some shit. I tried to make some goals. It was fucked. I don't know. It's gonna be the end of this shitty episode of Let's Play Tony Hawk Underground. If you like the episode or videos, hit like. If you really liked it, or them, and subscribe if you want to and haven't done that already. Comment and share, hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Favorite the video and put it in a playlist. Do whatever else you need to do or want to do, wherever else I may have uploaded this, wherever else you may be watching it in the future if you're not watching it on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I'm Anti-HyperLink. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.